So this is a really fun spinach ravioli casserole, and 5 ingredients: a jar of your favorite spaghetti sauce, a bag of frozen either cheese, or you can do beef, or these days they have some really fun flavored raviolis. I've seen chicken ravioli, I've seen artichoke ravioli. So, you know, if you want to get gourmet, you can do that. This happens just to be inexpensive cheese ravioli that we picked up at the grocery store in the freezer section. 1 box of frozen chopped spinach, Parmesan cheese, and mozzarella cheese. 5 ingredients. Oh, cooking spray, but we're not going to count that. So get your casserole dish. Spray it really well because you don't want to be doing the dishes all night on a nice summer night. And now we're basically going to start layering. We're going to take some jarred pasta sauce, again, marinara sauce, whatever's on sale. You know, they've got some fun different flavors. They've got, you know, meat sauces and mushroom sauces, so it's up to you. We're going to layer a little bit of that in the bottom of our dish, just like you would lasagna. And that's why I like this recipe, because you don't have to hassle with boiling the noodles or anything like that. All right, so we're going to lay our pasta sauce there. Now we're going to open our bag of cheese, or as I said, beef ravioli. Both my kiddos are home for the summer. Riley's, of course, out of college, and, you know, Ireland's still living at home. And they're really busy with a lot of sports activities and things like that. Ireland is a dancer, so she's been dancing up a storm. We just got back from a national competition in Virginia Beach with a group of girls from Green Bay, Barb Center for Dance, and they rocked it out there. There were teams from all over the nation, and they did so well. They got a first place for one of their big production dances, and they took a 2nd place overall for another one of their production dances. Ireland's small team took home 3 first-place platinums and advanced to the final stage. It was just a ton of fun. But bottom line is, those dancers and, you know, any of those summer sports, they get hungry at the end of the day. Riley's been running a ton and working out, so this is going to, you know, fill everybody up. Nice salad and garlic bread, and call it a day. So we're going to layer a ravioli down, and you could actually, I was kind of being putsy while I was talking, but you can just throw it in there. That's all fine too. Box of frozen spinach. The deal with this is it's real important to get all of the water out of the spinach after it thaws. So you can throw this in the microwave. You don't need to cook the spinach. Throw it in the microwave or just set it on the counter. These days it's so warm and muggy, it probably won't take too long to thaw out. And then I just like to squeeze the excess water out of there, and that way you won't have, you know, watery spinach in this. So sometimes I'll just run a little bit of warm water over this if it's not completely, and that'll thaw it out really quickly. This is a great way to squeeze some spinach into a dish that you're going to serve your family. And with all the pasta and the sauce, it's going, you know, spinach is so good for you. They're not even probably going to know it's in there or mind that it's in there. If your kids absolutely don't like spinach, and they will know, you could certainly leave it out, and this casserole will be just fine without it. Okay, so now that we've squeezed that spinach dry, I'm just going to kind of, you know, I think the best way to do this is I've got clean hands, is just use my hands and kind of scatter it about. I'm always trying to get the kids to eat a little bit more healthy, and we've been using spinach in salads a lot more at home. I start out with like a handful of fresh spinach in just a regular, you know, that's how I kind of started to get them used to it, mixed with my romaine lettuce, which is so much better for you than iceberg. And nowadays, I just, you know, kept putting another handful in, another handful in, and now I just do straight up spinach salads, and the kids love it. Okay, so on top of this, some shredded mozzarella cheese, and some, more than that, Ann says, and a little bit of Parmesan. And then we're just going to do another layer. Okay. And then we'll do some more of the ravioli. Boy, I had some really delicious seafood out east. And then we ended up having a couple extra days before The dancers really don't find out when they dance until just a few days really before the competition. So turned out we had a few extra days, Ireland and I. So we ended up, the competition was in Virginia Beach, and we were in Virginia Beach last year also for this national competition. So we decided to, last year we did the whole DC thing, which was really fun, toured the Capitol and all that kind of good stuff. But this year we decided to explore a place that I've always wanted to go to and we've never gone to before. So she and I rented a little beach cottage in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Oh my goodness, it was fantastic. Never been there before, so beautiful. I talked about it on Facebook and online, and a lot of you followed my trip on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and it was great fun. Long drive out there and lots of traffic, but it was really fun, and the Outer Banks was absolutely gorgeous. We boogie boarded all day, and that's the thing you do out there. And then the biggest compliment I got was we went to the same beach every day, and there's always a little bit of sauce in the bottom of that jar that just will be stuck in there. So what I always do is run a little bit of water in there, and I might as well use all the rest of this pasta, huh? Although that looks pretty good. And then just take every little last bit of that sauce and get it out of the jar, and then your jar just can be rinsed and ready for the recycling bin. All right, so we need some more cheese. So anyway, we were getting ready to leave. It was one of our last days, and there was a group of teenagers, and they said, "So are you and your daughter going to be back, Shredder Mom? Are you guys going to be back boarding tomorrow?" That's what they called me, Shredder Mom. I Facebooked Ann right away, or I think I called her, and I said, "I think that's the coolest compliment I ever got." Like surfer girl shredding up with the boogie board. Ann didn't get it. Well, it's like, it's cool. It's cool. You're shredding the waves. Ireland rolled her eyes. She said, "It's not that cool, Mom." But anyway, it was really fun. Okay, so then this goes into the oven. It's a very quick bake. The ravioli, by the way, can be partially frozen. You don't need to thaw them out all the way. But basically, it takes 350 uncovered. Takes about 30-40 minutes. Just look for the top to be golden, and you can just, do the old, when it's bubbly and warm and yummy looking. And here's what it looks like when it comes out. 5 ingredients, and literally about 5 minutes or less to throw it together. I'd throw a nice big salad together with this, pick up some garlic bread, and call it a day. And you've got a really quick, easy summer dinner that I think the whole family will love. And by the way, you can get the recipe on our website, fox11online.com. Click on the Living tab and recipes, and it'll be right there.